Here we are. Hi Devel, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
I'm
you
here
too.
to pick up my amazing jacket.
Oh, so exciting!
I can't wait.
Yay!
Thanks. Now, I know in relation to my piece, I had a really strong idea about what I wanted, and I love the fact that you sort of ran with it and did what you needed to do to make the design easy for yourself. But basically, I know looking at this beauty that you have brought what I had in my mind out into a tangible piece of amazing clothing. So Danielle, take us through the design process from where you start to where it ends up.
So I think about the person who I'm designing for, what their personality is like what they like to get up to, how loud or how sort of more introverted they are.
Okay.
I also look at a lot of photos of them online and see what kind of things that they like to wear already, what kind of colours, what kind of fabrics, and sort of their own personal look that they've already got going. And then from there I think about what garment would work for them that they would love to have, just sort of like a dream garment that would work with what they have already, but is just sort of like that step up, just like...
Well, just run us through a couple of the features that you've got on this jacket.
Okay, so like you said, you were after a cropped jacket, that you wanted a statement piece that was yeah, sort of like this nice shorter style, but you really liked the whole double-breasted kind of trench thing. And we created a peplum on it like you were after, which is also very trench-like as well. It's very classic and very flattering. And so we put a belt around the waist to bring that in, because everybody likes accentuating their waist, and flares out with a peplum on the hip. You also were after something a little bit bolder than just the black. What we've gone with is a red silk dupion, which has a texture in it, it has shine, it catches the light, it's really beautiful. So we've put it in all the most important places that just grabs the eye.
Now, has the fashions of the 50s, the 30s, 40s and 50s always inspired you?
Not entirely, no. I was punk when I was at high school, so
yeah.
I was all about the 70s at that point.
Yeah,
and I guess the 80s as well, that was sort of where my style was. But as the music scene kind of grew and evolved, we found that pretty much all the punks are now into rockabilly, so...
Isn't that funny? Yeah. So going on from your punk inspiration, what sort of turned you into more sort of pin-up style or rockabilly style clothing?
It was definitely getting into local bands like Liberta Suede and the Voodoo Creepers back then. And yeah, I just saw how they dressed and I was like, this is awesome! What? This is so different, and no one else was dressing like it at the time. There's a lot more design in it, and I really love how far that it's come. It's not just sort of, it's not streetwear anymore, it's like, it's a whole nother thing.
I know that you did the winning costumes for Miss Pin-Up New Zealand, so that included Miss Victory Violet back in 2014, and this year it was Betty Rage, which is where I think part of the inspiration for my jacket came from. What do you like about collaborating with pin-ups or with people with your clothing?
I love all the big personalities. That's what you really get a kick out of, designing for people who know who they are and what they want to present themselves as, because I mean, clothing just, it can make a whole new personality. If you want to be someone else, you can dress to be that person, and you are that person. And so with the pin-up scene, just the girls have put so much time and effort and thought into how they want to present themselves, and so it's a really nice base to work from, being a designer, that you can take that on board, and how do you turn that personality into a garment that they can wear.
I think this is what I love the most about fashion. You've hit the nail on the head. Pieces of clothing can draw out your personality. I mean, you're always there, it's always just under the lying surface, but design something fantastic, and yeah, you're showing the world everything. So I know everyone will be able to keep up with your travels and with the inspiration that you find through your website. I want you to tell us a little bit about your website, because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill website.
So with my website, I added a blog component to it in October 2013, and that has 2 posts a week. As part of that, I have this collab project that I do, like we've done here, where I work with one person in the kind of creative space. Why I really wanted to do this project is because I love musicians and artists, and I want them to be appreciated too in their work. So
creatives working with creatives, it just makes so much sense, doesn't it? Well, look, I know that the experience I've had with you and having this beautiful jacket designed and made for me has just been really wonderful. It's been exciting every single step of the way. Just every email that we had, my excitement kicked up a little notch, and I could just see with all your sketches and what you had in mind that it was just going to be amazing. Coming here today and feeling it fit me is just amazing, and I just love the way it looks. So I'm really thankful. Thank you so much for working with me. It's been wonderful, and I really suggest that any of you girls out there, if you're looking for something a little bit special to add to your wardrobe, definitely speak to Danielle. I know she will be able to get you something that will not only sit in your wardrobe, you'll wear it out everywhere, every day, I can assure you. So look, thanks again, Danielle. It's been a pleasure, and it's been really fun to hang out with you today. Yeah, we will see you. We look forward to seeing what happens for you in the future.
Thank you.
Great. VBTV.